Good morning, friends. Happy Vlogmas day number 20. So this morning, the sun is shining. It is 32 degrees out. Up there, the sun is shining right in my eyes. And I have now started my embroidery. And this was an advent that is all done because I had other advents I was doing. But this is the third year I've done hers, and the design was "O come Emmanuel," and it's not too bad really. So you have the star up there, you have the leaves, and so I'm going to do all the leaves first, and then I think the next thing I'll have to look at the guide, but I'm sure it'll probably be the stems, and then the little circles will be red clusters of berries. But I'm not very good at I think it's called the fish stem. I always call it the fish bone, but I don't think that's it. But so there's not many colors in it. The green I am using is color 3362 for the leaves, and then I'm thinking this is going to be the star 782, and then I have for the words 3033. I could be wrong on all of this, so I haven't looked everything over. I'm just going by day on how it would have been with the advent. And the berries are 3777. And this is probably the stem, 3862. So I've been working on this morning. Jerry went to go take something to his mom, and then he has a couple of errands he's running in town, and I'm just sitting here having my coffee and enjoying the quietness and the sunshine and embroidery. Later on I will go in and sew on my Jelly Roll rug. I'm taking a break from the blanket. I've done so many of the blankets that it's aggravated my arm a little bit, so I'm giving that a couple days rest. Nothing serious. It's just like anything. When you knit too much, crochet too much, your hands let you know. So, but anyways, I'm going to let you go, my friends, and I am going to probably go get some more coffee and sit here and enjoy the morning. See you after a bit.
to celebrate with us all. It's my favorite time of year. You can feel it in the air. It's everywhere you look and in everything you see. Everyone gather around the tree. It's Christmas time again. Bring laughter, joy and peace. It's Christmas time again. Santa Claus is coming. Little drummer boy is drumming. Let it in, it begins. It's Christmas time again. Got a gift for someone special, wrapped underneath that evergreen. Eggnog on the stove, supper on its way. Yuletide log burning bright, warming up the air in our hearts tonight. The spirit's in the air. Everyone gather around the tree. It's Christmas time again. Bring laughter, joy and peace. It's Christmas time again. Santa Claus is coming. Little drummer boy is drumming. Let it in, it begins. It's Christmas time again. It's a wonderful life as we dream and close our eyes. Sleep sound through silent night. Wake up to our surprise. Everyone gather around the tree. It's Christmas time again. Bring laughter, joy and peace. It's Christmas time again. Santa Claus is coming. Little drummer boy is drumming. Let it in, the love begins. It's Christmas time again. Everyone gather around the tree. It's Christmas time again. Bring laughter, joy and peace. It's Christmas time again. Santa Claus is coming. Little drummer boy is drumming. Let it in, the love begins. It's Christmas time again. It's Christmas time again. It's Christmas time again. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas time again.
out of that one.
Pink mask.
was better than. And if I had room, but I don't have room, only holds 8. I could have canned it. But you got that full one. But don't put it in the refrigerator till it's cooled off, it says. Hey friends, happy Vlogmas day number 20. I always have this cockeyed, it seems like, in the holder. So I just wanted to hop on real quick. Just got the ketchup in the water bath canner. It will can for 15 minutes and then I wait 5 minutes once I uncover it before taking them out. And then once they have all sealed, you'll start hearing them pinging. Then tomorrow night about this time, I can clean around take the rings off and make sure 100% that they're sealed and then mark them. So that will last us quite some time. We were down to 1 jar, and normally I wouldn't make it during Christmas season, but our kids really like it. And the last time they were here, they wanted some ketchup. So now we will have 7 in the pantry, and we have 2 pints already in the refrigerator. And then he was able to scrape out 4 ounces. So yeah, my friend Char gave this to us last year, I think it was, or a year before, and how to do it. It's the Copycat Heinz tomato ketchup, and it's one of those that you can make a single batch, and you can refrigerate it once it cools completely and then use it right away. But we tend to preserve a lot, so I don't have to do extra work. And the first time I made it, Jerry says, well, it doesn't taste like Heinz. I said, well, no, I mean, nothing's going to taste like it. But he really liked it. And then our grandson Riker, who is very, very particular, one day was over and we had some fries, and Jerry said, Meemaw made some ketchup, you want to try it? And he said, well, sure. And he tried it, and he goes, that is the best ketchup he's ever tasted. So he always asks for my ketchup. So that will be done. That will last us how long do you think, Jerry?
No idea.
It's like 3 months to 6 months, something like that.
Each pie, our little thing holds, or plastic thing holds 2 cups, I think.
Yeah, that's why you like it in the pint jars. He got from Walmart a plastic dispenser that, you squeeze it out of for the ketchup. So, but
I'd say it couldn't even last 4 or 5 months.
yeah, I was guessing it could be almost up to 6 months. We already got
4 to 6 months.
Depends on if the kids take 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Because Riker really likes it. So, but I'm glad that's done. So, I stick that away in my canning folder, and makes me feel good knowing that I know what goes into it. But we were doing a big batch, so we were doing a batch that was, it said it should have been 8 pints, But once you bring it up to a boil and then you simmer it for 20 minutes, a good inch to almost 2 inches cooks off. So to get 7 pints and 4 ounces is pretty good. But the garlic and onion powder that it calls for, I don't do as much as what it calls for, only because, you know, my body doesn't like it, but I can have the ketchup and it's fine. So I usually, the onion powder I cut in half what it calls for, and the garlic I cut that in half. But everything else I put in there. Now it said kosher salt and it was a teaspoon, so you know, you could sit there and say there's a lot of salt in it, but you know. And there's a half a cup of sugar in it, and then the honey. And we buy the raw honey from a local honey person, and Jerry had just bought it today, and honey's not cheap. It was like $26, and I think we probably have if we're lucky, a half a cup left. So, and if I want to, I can take that half a cup when we do our homemade bread. Instead of doing the cane sugar, I can swap it out for the honey with the yeast and the water. So, but anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been a laid-back Saturday, and you know, just enjoying the times. And we got rain this afternoon, and most of our snow is starting to go away. We are supposed to be on Christmas 51, so I'm sure that we won't have snow by then. And but other than that, we don't have really any plans this week, except for day after Christmas, when our kids come down about 1, and we'll have to go to the grocery store probably Wednesday. Christmas Eve would not be the wisest day to do it. But we're going to have sandwiches. I'm going to make homemade rolls, and Jerry will go buy at our meat market some ham and some turkey and have them sliced a little bit thicker. And then the kids are bringing desserts, any sides that they want to go with it. He talked about doing hash brown casserole potatoes, the cheesy kind, but we'll see when the time gets closer. He also talked about doing a soup with it, so I don't know. I just know we're going to have sandwiches, and they're going to bring sides, and I'll do the rolls. So, because on Christmas we try to, you know, you're here to eat at 1 o'clock. We usually eat about 1, right when everybody gets here. Then we'll eat first and then open up gifts. If it was earlier in the day, because we normally would meet about noon, and then we would open gifts and then eat. But Isaac's wife has to work that day, and so we're trying to set it as late as we could, so that our daughter and her husband, who come an hour away, wouldn't have to drive back in the dark. They still might. That's one thing about our kids. When they come down, they tend to stay a good 4 hours or so. But anyways, thanks for stopping by again, my friends, and happy Vlogmas day number 20, and 5 more days. 5 more days. Supper tonight, he is going to make a taco corn soup, and we usually put a little bit of Fritos on it and some sour cream on it. I don't take a full serving of Fritos. He doesn't either. I take like a couple points worth of Fritos. And that will be our supper tonight. And then again, we get to watch our grandson play basketball. It's live streamed, and so we watched it last night, and they won a tough team. They by 9 points, I think. So, and then they play again tonight at 7:30. So try to get all this up and done so I don't have to worry about it, and so I can just relax and enjoy the rest of the night. So hopefully I'll see you on Vlogmas Day 21. Thanks for stopping by, my friends.